Hi, I'm Dusky Estes. I'm a chef, farmer, and rancher, and the executive director of Farm to Pantry. Farm to Pantry is a gleaning nonprofit that rescues unharvested produce from farms and backyards across Sonoma County and shares it with families facing food insecurity. Gleaning is to gather bit by bit. Farm to Pantry has rescued over 3 million servings of fruits and vegetables since inception in 2008. I had an acclaimed farm-to-table restaurant called Zazu Kitchen and Farm in Sonoma County for nearly 2 decades and numerous appearances on Food Network. Sonoma County is the home to farmers, winemakers, cheesemakers, and ranchers that are the story behind Northern California's tight connection between farm and table. In the pandemic, that proximity to source meant overnight, farmers lost their restaurant buyers. And having no buyers meant it wasn't worth paying the labor to harvest. At the same time, unemployment hit over 17%, and this figure did not include our undocumented workforce. Between the sandwich of the fires and the pandemic, 1 in 3 people in Sonoma County is facing food insecurity. At the same time, 40% of the food that is produced in the US is wasted. When we waste food, we waste all the energy and water it took to grow, harvest, transport, and package. If food goes into landfill and rots, it produces methane, a greenhouse gas even more potent than carbon dioxide. Food waste is responsible for 10% of our greenhouse gas emissions. Farm to Pantry is the solution. We glean. In the months of August and September, we picked over 36,000 pounds of apples that became 14,000 jars of applesauce that we took to the Redwood Empire Food Bank, which serves 5 counties in Northern California. When I looked at that wall of applesauce, which was over 12 feet high and 20 feet back, I had the realization it was the sum of 2 months of multiple teams harvesting on multiple properties every single day. In the pandemic, we gleaned almost 1 million servings of produce. This was 400% growth. We went from about a 15-mile radius to covering almost 2,000 square miles. In the first 4 months of 2021, you can see we've already gleaned more than in the entire year of 2019. At the same time, this work combats climate change. We spared the air of 200 metric tons of CO2, and that is equivalent to an average passenger vehicle driving around the world more than 17 times. We do this with up to 5 gleans a day and 20 gleans a week with teams of 2 to 10 volunteers. We circle farmers markets at their completion to gather any unwanted goods. We are encouraging people to grow an extra row of food for another by providing starts, compost, or know-how. On the day that we hit 2 million servings, and now we're at over 3 million, I went to each farming location to celebrate the milestone with the team. And as I was harvesting a head of lettuce, I began to cry. I had this realization that for all my years of ethical sourcing, only the lucky few got to enjoy it in my restaurant. But now, with this work, it could land on absolutely everyone's table. What we bring is the most nutrient-rich part of the boxes and bags filled with canned and dry goods in the food lines. Farm to Pantry's mission is about food justice, because as we sit in the Mecca of bounty, our own neighbors are hungry. Lack of food access is about greater social inequity. Farm to Pantry sees the need and is a connector. These are some of our 85 community collaborators. We doubled our partners in 2020. We all rely on each other to be a part of the fix. Our community is stronger as a collective. Here are some of the acknowledgements Farm to Pantry has received over the past year. The immediate gratification of what we bring is the real reward, the number of people that we have helped. In the fires, we had the opportunity to join Guy Fieri's team and cook for firefighters and evacuees with the produce harvested by Farm to Pantry volunteers. We are a lean team with an incredible board, and we need to grow. For an annual budget of over $300,000, we delivered over 1 million servings of fruits and vegetables. This is about $3 per serving to feed people while saving the environment. You can see our annual report on our website. Your financial support makes an epic difference. You can become a hunger relief warrior with Farm to Pantry. We are asking for $250,000 to grow our team, stabilize our organization, and continue this critical work, as the financial crisis will far outlast this health crisis. Thank you for helping us connect Sonoma County's abundance with its need, and for making sure everyone has access to good food. Come be Robin Hood with us.